Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, Bitcoin is forming a brand new pattern on the chart that we need to be paying attention to. And on top of that, Bitcoin is still forming these other patterns that I mentioned yesterday on the channel, and Bitcoin is potentially in the middle of confirming this major breakout. So definitely make sure you're watching this video all the way to the end so that you're not missing out on any of this important information. And just before we jump into it, make sure to drop a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. But with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here on the Bitcoin US dollar chart on the 4-hour time frame, and as you can see here, previously on the channel, I was talking about this potential inverse head and shoulders pattern that was indeed forming on the 4-hour chart, and we initially broke out to the upside, but when we came back down for a retest to potentially confirm this breakout, Bitcoin ended up failing this retest, which is exactly why we need to see confirmation as we're breaking out to the upside here, because if we come back down for a retest like this and we fail the retest, then that completely invalidates this pattern. And especially now that Bitcoin has seen a further rejection to the downside, and we came back up to test the previous neckline, which was originally acting as resistance, and then we broke to the upside. But the fact that we're continuing to find resistance along it again with another rejection, this is now reconfirming this as a point of resistance, and that is coming in at just above 62,000 US dollars. And so at this stage, this previous inverse head and shoulders pattern is definitely invalidated. But with that being said, we have the 100 exponential moving average on the 4-hour chart coming in at roughly around 61,000 US dollars. And in the immediate short term, that is providing a bit of support for Bitcoin. But anything below that immediate support level just there, I would expect huge support for Bitcoin at pretty much exactly 60,000 US dollars. And as I mentioned yesterday on the channel, anything lower than 60K, we also have huge support at around 58,000. So those are the main levels of supports that I'm paying attention to. And of course, I already mentioned that immediate resistance at just above 62,000 US dollars, but anything higher than that, of course, we have this range of resistance starting at 63K going all the way up towards 65,000. So at the moment, Bitcoin does have quite a lot of resistance and also support either side of it, which is exactly why we've been trading somewhat sideways for quite a few days now. And then basically the moment we finally break above resistance or break below support, that is how you know that we're going to start the next move for Bitcoin. And of course, a break below these exact lines of support will signal a larger break to the downside, and a break of these exact points of resistance will signal a larger move to the upside. So if we end up breaking support, what could we expect Bitcoin to do next? Well, taking a look at this pattern just here on the 2-hour Bitcoin chart, this is a potential head and shoulders pattern. As you can see, we've already formed the left shoulder, we've already formed the head, and right now we're potentially in the middle of forming the right shoulder. But keep in mind, at the time of filming this video, this pattern is not confirmed just yet. I want to make that clear. But if the Bitcoin price makes its way back down towards the neckline, which is right now coming in at around 60.8K to 60.9K, so just below 61,000 US dollars, that is where the neckline is. And if that happens, that would complete the head and shoulders pattern that is currently forming on the 2-hour charts, but that would still not confirm the price target. For that to happen, we need to see a break below the neckline with confirmation. So either spike or surge in volume, or a major candle close below the neckline, or if we come back up for some sort of retest, we need to get a rejection from that point to confirm the break below. So those are the main 3 confirmation methods that I use to confirm a break of a significant level. And if we end up breaking below the neckline, then the technical price target for Bitcoin is coming in at around 57,500 US dollars, which from the point of the break just here down to that price target, you're talking around a 5.5% dip. But once again, we've got huge supports coming in at roughly around 58,000 US dollars. So between 57 to 58,000 is a major price target to the downside if we see a strong break below these immediate levels of support. But also don't forget about that major support at around 60,000 US dollars. Now, just giving you a quick update on this pattern just here. I mentioned this in yesterday's Bitcoin update video, but for the new viewers on the channel, this is a bear flag that is currently forming on the Bitcoin 4-hour chart, because as you can see, the Bitcoin price moved to the downside into this consolidation range, which is of course a parallel channel, and that's exactly what a bear flag is. So if we see a confirmed break below this support, which by the way, right now the support line is coming in at just above 61,000 US dollars. So really around 61,000 is the level to hold for Bitcoin, because if we start seeing a strong break below that level of support right there, then we do have a technical price target coming in at around 55,000 US dollars, just above 55K. But even though this pattern is giving us that technical price target, we still can't forget about those other important areas of support that I just mentioned earlier. And by the way, even if we do play out a little bit more of a pullback here for Bitcoin, I would consider that as a buying opportunity, because when you're zooming out on the big picture, for example, the daily chart, Bitcoin is still looking very bullish on the longer term trend. So I want to make that extra clear as well. If I'm really primarily talking about bearish price action right now. That's only in the immediate short term. But when you're looking at the big picture, like this huge bullish cup and handle pattern giving us a price target towards 79,000 US dollars, then once again, I'm still leaning very bullish here on the big picture, on the larger trends that Bitcoin is in. And speaking about some bullish patterns, right now on the 4-hour Bitcoin chart, we do have this bull flag, as you can see. So this is definitely contradicting the other bear flag that I was just talking about. And this is why it's really important for Bitcoin to hold above around 61,000 approximately, because as you can see, that was the support line for the bear flag that we were just talking about. But if we can hold that level and see a further bounce to the upside, then this is actually the retest, the confirmation that we need to confirm this breakout to the upside out of this bull flag. But this line of resistance now flipped into support that Bitcoin needs to hold above is actually coming in at closer towards 60,000 US dollars rather than 61,000. But anyway, if Bitcoin can hold these levels and see a confirmed bounce to the upside, confirming this break to the upside, then that gives us a technical price target all the way up at around 83 to 84,000 US dollars, which by the way, from the current Bitcoin price to that price target, you're talking about a 35% gain. So very soon, probably within the next few days, Bitcoin will make some sort of decision here, whether we're going to continue to hold these levels and possibly see a continued move to the upside, or if we break these support levels, that is how I know that we're entering a bit more of a pullback, which once again, I'll consider as a buying opportunity to hold for the longer term. But of course, that's not financial advice. That's just giving you an inside look of my Bitcoin strategy. But if you want a deeper look into my exact Bitcoin strategy, I reveal so much more in my technical analysis course that I have in the first link in the description. And in fact, there's so much more than just my Bitcoin strategy in this course. I teach you exactly how to spot trends and trade trends. I also talk about support and resistance, how to trade support and resistance, how to find and confirm chart patterns and trade chart patterns with 15 individual examples. I also go over the importance of indicators and how to trade using indicators with 9 individual examples. And I cover candlestick analysis, risk management, and more. So if you're serious about making money in crypto, or if you feel like you just want to support the channel, then feel free to at least check this out. And once again, you'll find a link to this website in the first link in the description. And if you're not following me over on my Twitter, definitely make sure you're doing that, because I post these extra real-time updates throughout the day to keep you up to date at all times. And I also post bonus content on other altcoins that I don't even cover that often on the channel. So if you want to get all of this valuable content throughout the day, once again, make sure you're checking out my Twitter. The link to my Twitter is in the description down below. And of course, it is completely for free. But if you enjoyed this video or got something valuable out of it, be sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so that you're not missing out on any of these future updates that I post every single day. I really do appreciate all of your support in the channel at the moment. I can't thank you guys enough. And considering the huge opportunities in Bitcoin right now, there's never been a better time to share these videos around with your friends and family to get everyone involved in this amazing opportunity. And before you click off, make sure you're checking out one of these uploads if you haven't already. I've got a trading tutorial video showing you how I trade on Bybit. And I've also got a passive income video showing you exactly how I earn passive income in the crypto markets every single day. But anyway, that is really everything I have to say for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.